Hello guys, welcome to a new video. We actually went out this afternoon and got a few orders. Justin just had to go do some work stuff this morning for a short period of time, and then they didn't make him actually go into the office or anything since it was snowy and icy last night. They didn't want him to risk driving to work, so we decided to go out and dash this afternoon. Got a few good orders, and now we are out for supper. Dash, we just got one not so great order, but I mean, you know, I took it to start the evening. Maybe it'll get things rolling here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I've had Spark on pretty much all day, off and on, because there's like 3 incentives going on all at the same time, and so each order you take, you get like an extra $15, and I haven't gotten a single offer on Spark today, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, we'll update you guys on our next order. To go to McDonald's, and when we were like a block away, I got a text saying that the order was canceled and I would not receive payment because I wasn't assigned to the order long enough. Whatever the hell that means. I still was on the way. But yeah. And then they sent me a $2 Subway order, which I didn't take. So we got a Subway order and we got it dropped off. We went to a hotel, but I thought it was funny because I went in there and they recognized me because I've been going there for freaking 2 years, you know, to pick up orders. And this kid was like, we don't do Doordash anymore, just messing with me, obviously. And so I just kind of smiled because I'm awkward. I don't know how to talk to people. And so he smiled back and he goes, you do Doordash, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was saying that him and his girlfriend, he was like, we tried out Doordash and we made $50 in 2 hours. And he was like, acting like Doordash is the best thing known to man. And I was like, keep doing it, you'll learn. It's not all, you're not always gonna make $25 an hour, especially here in a small town. I said that's pretty good. I was like, a lot of times you sit here for an hour or two and get absolutely nothing, so you got lucky. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. People that have been doing it for a long time know how it goes. They just sent me like 3 or 4 no tip orders, $2 orders in a row, and I didn't take them. It's almost 8 o'clock, so we're just gonna go for a little bit longer and see if we can get anything else that is halfway decent.
Thank you for choosing Sonic. How can I help you?
I was just picking up a Doordash for Jesus. Alright, thank you.
Woo woo, Sonic has the order tonight. We're at Sonic.
Thank you for choosing Sonic. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was just picking up a Doordash for Mateo.
Okay, well, they're ready at the window.
Alright, thank you.
We're at Sonic, if you couldn't hear me, and we're picking up our first order of the night, which is just a shake, I believe, and it's going like a couple blocks down the street, so that's why I took it. It's $4, but it shouldn't take very long, hopefully. Knock on wood. Alright guys, do you look spooky in this red lighting? There's a car in front of us. We're at Little Caesars picking up this order. I saw 10 items and I got a little scared because it's only $4.50, I think. But it's mostly sauces. There's like, I think 3 or 4 different types of breads and then 1 pizza, I think, and then the rest is sauces. Well, what order did we just drop off? McDonald's. That one's gonna wrap up the night. By the way, that guy was super nice. He tipped really well. I think it was like an $8 order. And for some reason, I don't know if it does this to y'all or not, but DoorDash always tries to take me down the alley behind the street that the house is on instead of on the street. That happened to me twice tonight, and I only got like, what, 4 orders? So, anyway, he texted me right as we were fixing to pull up, and he was like, it's for some reason it's telling you to go down the alley, and he was like, it's not on the alley. It's not in the alley, it's on the street. And we looked over because we were like passing by where we thought his house was, and he was at the window waving. So anyways, I explained to him that happens all the time. I don't know why, but it happens. And so he was really nice, and he came and got the food right when we got there. So it's a good customer. I appreciate people like that. But anyways, like I said, it's 8:11. We're gonna go ahead and end the night here. I'm gonna go visit with my niece and my brother for a little bit, and then we will see you guys tomorrow on Valentine's Day. Alrighty guys, it is 6:50 Wednesday evening. We're out late because we've got a few new restaurants in town lately, and so we decided to try a couple of them. One of them is like fried fish strips. They have sandwiches, gumbo, different things, like a Cajun kind of seafood style-ish restaurant. That one's really good. We've eaten there like twice, and they're always really quick, and it's, you know, fairly affordable for what it is. And so we don't mind it. And then another one opened up like last weekend or last week, the end of last week. And so we were like, you know what? Let's try it. And so we called in an order, and they said 25 minutes. So Justin waited the 25 minutes, and then he went to go pick it up. And she was like, oh, it's not ready yet. Give us a few more minutes. So then he waited for like 30, 40 more minutes at the restaurant. And finally he was just like, you know, I understand that they're new and, you know, it might take a while, but don't tell people that it's only going to take 25 minutes if it's going to take an hour or longer. You know, we're fine waiting if you just tell us it's going to take that long. But if you are like, come in 20 minutes and then you wait over an hour and it's still not ready, that's, you know, see what I'm getting at? Anyways, so after waiting that long, he was like, okay, something's going on. Like, we got stuff to do. I got to go. So, the lady came and asked him like what he had on his order, because she was like, I guess looking for his order and couldn't find it. Anyways, they didn't even start it yet. So he was like, okay, let me just get a refund. And we went and ate somewhere else, but it was crazy. So that's why we're late. So we did get a bunch of crappy orders, and then we finally got this one, which isn't great, but I took it. We were just waiting for our next order. We got the last one dropped off. That restaurant usually takes a while, and I did wait for like 5, 6, 7 minutes maybe, but it wasn't crazy like it can be in there. So thankful for that.
He's out here delivering orders for free.
Sorry, I know it's kind of dark, but we just dropped that order off, and something was sketch about it. Something was really sketch, because I went to the address that he literally put himself on the app to drop off to, and he came out of the house next door and was like, is that order for Angel? Which that's what the order was for. So I said yes, and he's like, oh, okay, that's mine. And I was like, you know, if he didn't confirm the name, I wouldn't have just given it to any random person, but he confirmed the name. So I was like, okay. I was like, that's weird. I said, did you put this address? And he was like, no, they always send y'all there for some reason. And I was like, no, they don't. Yeah, you put your own address in. So maybe if it was just an innocent mistake, maybe you should double check it if people keep going to the wrong house, because it literally said the house I was walking up to, and then he came out of a different house. So I don't know, it was really weird. And I was like, I don't know, I have a bad feeling that he's gonna say he didn't get his food because it was leave at the door and he came out and got it.
And it was already no tip, so
yeah.
No tips are a big red flag. You're always watching out to get screwed by those no tips.
So we'll update you if we get a contract violation or anything of the sort. But we got a McDonald's order. Again, not a good order, but my acceptance rate is like 64%. So I'm trying to keep it at least above 60, because y'all know I'd go for Top Dasher at the end of every month. So I don't want to have to be struggling really hard to get it. So anyways, we just got to McDonald's. I'm gonna go in and get it. Today has been an off day, guys. Like, I feel so crazy right now. It's just been like something at every place we go to pick up an order, like something goes wrong, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm done for the night. I don't care. I'm just done. But with that last order, I was waiting in the liquor store for like what?
You've been
25 minutes at least?
Yeah,
30 minutes?
You went in there at like a little bit before 8.
Yeah, and it's 8:25. So I guess like he had ordered a 750 milliliter bottle of some liquor, and they didn't have the 750 milliliter one, but they had a liter version of it. So she was on the phone making sure that was okay with him to swap it out. He said yes, he was good with that. He also ordered a bottle of Coke, and they only had Dr. Pepper, so she asked if that was okay to switch out the Dr. Pepper, and he was like, yeah, I actually prefer Dr. Pepper. So everything was perfect with the customer. He was really cooperative, friendly, understanding. So then she had to contact Doordash support because you know, the price difference in the 1 liter bottle versus the 750 milliliter bottle. So she was trying to make sure they got paid, and for some reason Doordash couldn't figure it out. She was on the phone for like ever. The whole time I was in there, she was already on the hold when I got there. And so who knows how long she was on the phone. I felt bad for her. She felt bad for us because we were waiting forever. They tried to get her to just cancel the order and have him reorder it. And she's like, that's not fair to the DoorDasher. She's already been waiting like 20 minutes. And she was like, and then, you know, what if he replaces the order and then she doesn't get his order? Then she just wasted all her time. And she was like, I don't want to cancel it. She goes, I'll just take the loss, you know, the pay difference. She was like, I'll just take the loss on it. And that way she can get on her way and get out of here. So she was really sweet. employee. She was very nice and helpful, and I'm glad she had to deal with it, not me. Deal with the customer support. That is because that lady did not know what she was doing apparently, and so it's just been a crazy night, and I just don't feel like doing it anymore. So we're gonna go home after that, huh? Are you okay?
So, do you see the person that they're stomping?
No.
Like on the other.
They're just
house
stomping
out
the
there?
ground.
They're stomping the fuck out of the ground.
Everybody's affected tonight. Something weird is in the air. I don't know what it is. No, I didn't see that, but be careful out there. Don't get stomped. Oh gosh. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it for what it is. I feel like it's all over the place, but maybe it's entertaining because of that. So thank you so much for watching. We hope y'all enjoyed, and we will see y'all in the next one.